Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a pick a card reading for what messages that you need to hear for the 1/1 portal opening, okay, on January 1st. It's a very important time where we're going to be receiving downloads and new light codes. So please take a moment to meditate on the cards. I find it works best when you use your intuition. So if you need to at this time, please pause the video and pick a pile. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Okay, for those of you who chose pile 1, I'm just going to ask that you give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment and share, and ring that notification bell if you guys want to get any notifications when I upload something new. All right, let's go ahead and look at the information you need to hear for this 1/1 portal opening. We've got the Wheel of Fortune coming out, the Two of Wands, the Moon, and the Hanged Man. Ooh-wee, interesting. All right, I'm already getting some strong messages here. We have door to personal healing and happiness, and we have action. Okay, your spirit guide is Mary Magdalene. Teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. I'll put that on our face. All right, and then we've got health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Humor, lots of green, you guys, lots of green. You guys either have a lot of earth in your chart, manifestation and surrender, but also lots of reds, okay, lots of passion. Ooh, interesting reading. Okay, so these are the messages that for those of you who chose pile 1 that you guys need to hear for this 1/1 portal opening. First of all, I can't help but notice this whole side of the reading is red. This whole side of the reading is green. Now remember, red is our root chakra, the importance of our sense of belonging, feeling like we're part of something, our foundation, feeling grounded, okay? Green green relates to our heart chakra and the importance of love and emotions. So for those of you that do energy work, you might really need to be working on balancing these two chakras. Also, red and green are complete opposites. So I'm seeing this as, also trying to blend your shadow side with your light side, trying to take two complete opposites. Remember, if we blend red and green, it turns into brown. Okay, so for someone needed to hear that, some of my artists out there or something like that. All right, Mary Magdalene, a teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Okay, that's pretty self-evident. Some of you are becoming teachers. Some of you might be studying to become teachers, because I'm getting real Pentacles energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, which can be studying. Some of you are working towards a degree in teaching. Others of you are developing a level of mastery in your craft and whatever it is you do, whether that's yoga, whether that's spirituality, whether that's business, whether that's cooking, whether it's homemaking, whatever it might be. You guys are really starting something here. Starting a journey, you're not starting, you have started a journey, and you're going to become the master of your craft. Now, we have number 34 showing up, door to personal healing and happiness. I'm getting that this journey, this learning, that you becoming the master of your craft has shown you to do what you love. And doing what you love and the learning and all of the passion and everything that you put into this project or this relationship is really opening up this door to personal healing and happiness. And you're like, wow, I'm healing myself as I'm teaching others, or I'm teaching myself as I'm teaching others. And that's because you decided to take action. Again, here we have the black horse and the white horse. I really see that chariot energy. So some of you might be Cancers out there, or have Cancer in your chart, or just exhibiting that poise and that energy, that movement that comes along with that Chariot card. Using your will. It hasn't been easy. It's been a bumpy road. Okay, it's something, for some of you, I'm getting you started something later in life, or maybe you are sort of like a stay-at-home mom and you're sort of developing this business that's really bringing into like pure joy and happiness, and also speaking to your passionate side. But you're becoming this master and you're becoming this teacher. You're taking action. The Chariot, this is you blending opposites. Again, that duality, that black and that white, just as I see this red and this green, these two dualities, blending them, getting these horses to move in the same direction, okay, and getting it to flow and picking up picking up speed. This is you. You've manifested all of this, all right? Whether you know it or not, this is something that you've completely manifested. And 9 and 1 adds up to 10. Remember, when things get tough, surrender to the divine. Surrender to what it is that you have to do. Don't let anything stop you. Follow the inner call. Surrender to it. Don't let your analytical mind stop you. Don't let, oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, I don't have enough time. Oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, I'm not good looking enough. Oh, I don't have any, knowledge of the internet. Don't let any of that stop you. Spirit has got your back. It's so funny, that dog just barked, just letting me know, like, yes. Spirit has got your back. This is something you've manifested, whether you knew it or not, okay? Now, remember not to take things too seriously. We have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. For some of you, this is a path to healing and to wellness, okay? And some of you may have had to consult or had finally found somebody that can teach you and help you and guide you. If it's not a physical person, I'm getting that hermit energy. Some of you had to go through a little mini dark night of the soul on your own so that you could become your own teacher, but also so you could get in touch with your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, your loved ones who have passed, for all of that support to bring you into a much lighter, happier, healthier place. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards. We have the Wheel of Fortune. I love it. This is a 10 coming out. We've got 2 10s showing up here. We also have 2 8s. 8s are about manifestation and abundance. All right, 7s. We have a 7 coming out here, which is all about, introspection, reevaluation, and finding out what it is. What are you passionate about? What makes you happy? Okay, what is it that you actually want to manifest? Wheel of Fortune, everything is changing for you. This realization, this aha moment of what you're passionate about, and I'm getting like you're surprised. There was something that you liked and that you started, and you're really surprised how much healing and happiness has come through this, okay? And from taking action. I feel like some of you weren't even sure what you were doing, but you just felt guided to do it, and you were just like, okay, here it goes. I'm not going to look, but I'm just going to jump right in. And it's been this amazing, beautiful journey, and it's going to continue to change your life and bring in more fortune. 2 of Wands, again, this is all of that learning that I felt. Like, this is you making this decision. Where's your passion? Where does your passion lie? What makes you happy? You manifested it, whether you realized or not, and you actually surrendered to the call. Again, I see somebody kind of like, no, I don't want to look, but I'm going to step off this cliff, or I'm going to jump into this pool. I don't know what the temperature is. I don't know what's going to come for me, but, I made this decision. 2 of Wands, about making decision, also about that planning. But also, this is like, I get that there was a lot of talk, a lot of prayer, a lot of messages from your spirit guides, etc., that sort of helped you, show you the way. And all of the learning, okay, all of the learning and the movement that I'm seeing here, this growing, studying, taking notes, thirsting for knowledge, it's that 2 of Wands energy. It's something you can't control. It's something you rush home after work to do if it's not your job. It's something, when the kids go to sleep, you stay up late and you sort of Google things. Okay, what else? You're thirsty for this knowledge, and you're thirsty to put it in practice because you are going to become a master. All right, there's a lot of stuff here. Again, I get the Surrender card coming out and the Moon. There's a lot of stuff that you might not quite understand. All right, there's a lot of divine timing that's at work. There's a lot of things that still might be hidden from you. All right, but it's the Hanged Woman, excuse me. The Hanged Woman, again, this is the Surrender card. This is very Neptunian energy. You guys might have some Pisces in your chart, but this is all about, pulling back, letting universe take control. And I'm seeing, for those of you that did and have allowed the universe to take control, that this has been absolutely incredibly beneficial for you. And Spirit says the journey is not over. There are going to be tough times, okay? There are going to be times when you're going to have to pull back and reevaluate where you are and what you're doing. So just make sure you focus on the lighter side of life. Focus on what brings you joy. Focus on what makes your heart and your soul smile, all right? Mary Magdalene is here to help you. It doesn't matter what other people think of you. That's her message. You know, she was looked at as a prostitute, as a whore, right? And she turns out to be this amazing ascended master. Okay, you have something very important to share. You have an inner knowledge. You've done the work. You're doing the work. You are going to ascend, so please don't stop what you're doing. That's the message I have for those of you who chose pile number 1. Okay, for those of you who chose pile number 2, these are your messages. Okay. I've got the 3 of Cups, the Star, the Emperor, and 2 of Pentacles. Okay, we've got anxiety and the World. Okay, we've got Krishna as your spirit guide, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. We have purpose. I know what I'm here to do, and we have relationships. We have health, and we have physical activity. This is coming out for a lot of my readings, you guys, not just in the pick a card readings, but a lot of my readings are coming out with physical health, physical activity, health, well-being. This is that energy that we're in through via Capricorn, the new moon in Capricorn, the Capricorn season. They're very athletic, very health-minded people, and they're also all about doing what nobody else can do. Let's first take a look at your Ascended Master, Krishna, devotion. This is the energy that you guys can call on at this time. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved, and you are loved unconditionally. For some of you, this commitment is your commitment to your spiritual journey. For others, this commitment is to your health and your well-being. Okay, and for others, this is a commitment to a person. Now, here we have number 18, we have anxiety. Okay, again, Krishna is coming here to say, don't worry, don't be anxious. Trust your spiritual guidance, the messages, the signs, the symbols, the synchronicity that you are receiving. You will not be led astray. Even if you're led down a more difficult path, it's the path that you're supposed to be on. Your commitment has been recognized. I'm getting that you have done the work. You've done what you needed to do. Okay, but she's feeling like she hasn't done enough. You've done enough, and you are loved unconditionally. After that, we have the World coming out. The World is saying you are going to reach your goal. You are going to come to this completion. You're going to be able to do anything that you have imagined, everything that you have worked on, especially during this Capricorn season. I'm really speaking to some Capricorns out there, I feel like, but everything that you've been working on, your daily practice, this is going to come to fruition. Your commitment has been recognized. All right, for some of you, physical activity and health, this is what you've been committed to. Some of you are recovering from surgery or from illness. Some of you have just worked on weight loss, health, wellness, improving your physique, okay? The importance of physical activity when you're feeling anxious and you're feeling like you're in a rut, okay? The importance of getting outside. The new moon and Capricorn readings talk about that. If you guys can go barefoot, the importance of grounding that and trusting your instincts. And that can happen as you go barefoot. If you put your feet in the water, put your feet in the sand, whatever it is that you might do, it's not only really good for your health, but it's also going to bring you all of the balance that you need. And trust your instincts. Trust that your commitment has been recognized, that you are going to reach the heights that you were meant to reach. Purpose, I know what I am here to do. I feel like some of you were questioning that. All right, some of you are like, well, I thought I knew what I was supposed to do, and you've hit some roadblocks along the way, and that's where this anxiety is coming from, or maybe that I'm not doing enough. Spirit is telling you you are doing exactly what you are supposed to do. You are supposed to do. Okay, I know what I'm here to do. You've received the signs, the synchronicities, the messages, the symbolism. Relationships, I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Okay, for some of you, you might have had to let go of someone. You might have been trying to help someone, you might have been, or you and your journey have ascended and you can't take that person with you. Just understand that you are not alone, that you are always going to attract people who serve your higher good. And when you surround yourself with people, like-minded people, or people who want your highest good, okay, then you guys ascend together. But don't worry, okay? Some of you might be involved in sort of like running clubs or playing soccer or football or something like that. All right, some of you are working towards becoming professional athletes is what I'm getting, or professional at whatever it is that you do, something having to do with physical activity, or maybe just becoming a health coach or a life coach. Okay, don't worry. Your commitment has been recognized. All right, your spiritual guidance, they're not leading you astray. Let go of the anxiety. You have the world at your fingertips. Everything is going to come into fruition perfectly. I see that here with the Three of Cups, that celebration, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. The star, this is healing. This is rejuvenation. Okay, for some of you, you're recovering physically and emotionally from a situation. I'm getting somebody might have also had an accident, like a car accident that was really traumatic, that hurt them physically and maybe left them with some PTSD, or there was an attack or something like that. This star is saying, guess what? Your health is going to improve. Your relationships are going to improve. Okay, you are loved unconditionally. Don't worry, and you will feel that, and there's community around you. If you don't feel like you have community around you, it's your spirit guides, it's your divine support that's saying, we are here, we're never going to abandon you. Now the Emperor, I feel like some of you, the Emperor, this is energy that you have to work through, because the Emperor is Aries energy. It can also be Virgo, but it's really interesting because this Emperor is a little bit different, and he has those bear claws wrapped around him. Now it could be that you have some insane support around you, like an insane spirit guide or something like that, just for one of you. I'm getting more than anything, you guys had to really break free of something. And I feel like this Emperor is your own thoughts. This Emperor is that draconian, somebody who's very hard on themselves. That's why this anxiety is coming through. I feel like your inner child is really, really anxious. And I'm getting this like Capricorn perfectionist energy, okay, that you need to work through, and that you need to release yourself of something or someone, so you can let this healing begin. Healing and this hope. I'm getting for some of you, again, you're balancing two things, and I'm getting for a lot of you, this balance is trying to balance your spiritual energy, your desire to be more spiritual, to pray, to meditate, with some analytical side. Okay, something that's sort of like, oh no, well that's all hocus pocus, or oh no, that doesn't really work. Oh, you know what I mean? And I feel like this relationship is between you and your higher self, or it's a relationship with like a parent or a spouse who isn't really supporting you in this journey at this time. But Spirit says, don't worry, you have all the support that you need. Let go of the anxiety. Everything's going to unfold exactly the way it should. The star, this is trusting your inner guidance. Trust your spiritual guidance. This is coming out twice. It's going to lead to better relationship with your spirit guides, with your angels, with your, with Source or with God, whatever works for you, whatever word you use. Trust that you're here for a purpose. All right, it might have to do with improving your health or the health of others, or helping. Some of you might be physical therapists as well. But trust that inner guidance, and this health and this rejuvenation is coming. The world is at your fingertips. You guys can do this. You might need, I feel like this Emperor and this relationships card are really closely linked. I feel like you need to break free of whatever this is. A person, a group of people. Sorry, there's a helicopter flying over. Or it could be like a really, you being very, very tough on yourself, or you not willing or wanting to accept sort of your spiritual side that's going to help you on this journey. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave it there. Oof, I don't know if you can hear that helicopter. Ooh-wee, someone important is passing by. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. For those of you who chose group number 2, I'm just going to ask you to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, and share. And don't forget to hit that notification bell if you guys want to get updates when I upload anything new for you guys. All right, I love you and thank you for listening. Okay, for group number 3, these are the messages for group number 3, the 1-1 portal messages that you need to hear. The Chariot, Cancer energy, Temperance, Sagittarius, the Lovers, 4 of Wands. Whoa. Whoa. Some of you are manifesting soulmates, caring connections, and envy. Some of you guys are without a doubt manifesting soulmates, twin flames, life partners. Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. Surrender and perseverance. Nice energy there. Okay, and then we have moderation and teaching and learning. All right, interesting, this moderation card is coming out because we also have the temperance card coming out, which is all about moderation. All right, the first thing I want you guys to see here, though, take a look. We have the Lovers card. This is you guys manifesting a relationship, a loved one, a soulmate, a twin flame. I see that coming through very clear, because then we have the Four of Wands, which is marriage, which is my twin flame card. On top of that, we have caring connections. Some of you, this message is for you. If you haven't manifested this person already, this person is coming. All right, now envy, number 20. The envy card, we have a number 2, which is also my card of, Two of Cups, 2 people, finding that balance. Some people are going to be envious of your situation. Remember, when people are envious or they're angry, underneath that lies some hurt. It is not your job to heal everyone, and you don't also have to deal with all of that negative vibration from others, especially when you are ascending, especially when, it happens all the time with humans. It's human nature when they see you really happy. Now, for most of you, this is going to be a romantic relationship that you're manifesting. For others, it's just going to be the relationship with your higher self and blending the divine feminine and the divine masculine. If you find yourself feeling envious, if you don't feel like it's people towards you, but it's a feeling that you have, maybe you're feeling envious of others who have this relationship, it's time to sort of do the inner work so you can get rid of that envy. Okay, so figure out what's not working in your life, what makes you unhappy, why don't you have what you want, and then begin manifesting that. I have here the Temperance card, and I have the Chariot. The Chariot card is Cancer energy. It's very, very powerful. It's all about movement. It's all about manifesting. It's all about victory. It's all about potency. It's all about speech. It's about maturity. It's about experience. It's you using your will. Okay, your will to get what you want. And look, she is celebrating. She is flying. She's going on a big journey. And we also have here this full moon. And this full moon energy is, it could be this full moon in Cancer, or it could be a full moon in the next full moon that's coming. All right, so it could be that this is manifesting at this time. Then we have the full moon in Gemini and the next full moon in Cancer, which is beautiful because that's the Chariot card. The Temperance card is Sagittarius, okay? So it could be somebody that you've met or that you started this manifestation during Sagittarius period. And the Temperance card is all about moderation and prayer, okay? And also sort of getting, this is oftentimes depicted that this is help from your angels and your guides. Okay, and that you have this connection, your prayers have been heard, and this divine union is coming, or this union with you and your higher self to create this inner balance is coming. All right, perseverance and surrender come through. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. All right, again, this is you guys manifesting. This is you pushing through the tough times. Surrender, I can release my need to control. Okay, the Chariot energy is very controlling, is very... This is what I want to do. This is how I'm going to do it. But remember, if you are working towards law of attraction, the last part of that is to release those, release control so that this does come to you. All right? Because I feel like some of you have been trying to manifest this partner or this partnership for a good deal of time. Teaching and learning. I love that, okay? Moderation, again, coming out with the Temperance card coming out twice. You could be a Sagittarius, or watch out for Sagittarius people that you might be meeting. Teaching and learning. This is all about, again, some of you might be teachers, or some of you might be meeting a teacher that is going to really help you and show you the way that you need to go on this journey, okay? What I'm saying is I feel like some of you might also meet this person at school, Okay, or if you guys are a teacher, it might be at work. But while you're sort of in this process of teaching and learning, or in this environment, is where you might meet this caring connection. Master Buddha says, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. I'm getting that this deep connection is between you and this other person. This is soulmate twin flame energy with this Lover's card, the Four of Wands, this caring connections. Again, we also have 3 14s on this table. 14s add up to 5. And remember, 5s are all about movement and fluctuation and changes. Some of you might have been going through sort of a conflict or a difficult period, but Spirit wants you to say that this is going to change, especially when it comes to your love life or your union with your higher self. Something very important about teaching and learning, some of you might be on a journey where you're learning something new, and that's going to lead you to having a deeper connection with yourself and trusting your inner voice. The importance, though, of number 14 and temperance, though, is also at this time, make sure that you're paring down anything that you're in excess, so that you're decluttering, so that you are the perfect version of yourself. So when you meet this person, or when this person comes into your life, okay, that you guys, that it's sort of like a seamless joining. But I feel like you guys are going to know that automatically, okay? But it is really important here that you do meditate, that you do the inner work that you need to do. For some of you, you need to cut back on something. You need to cut back. Maybe you guys are over-exercising. Maybe you guys are overeating or over-drinking, okay? You need to release a little bit of control so that Spirit and your angels and your ancestors and your loved ones who have passed, and all of your guides who are working in the background to make this manifestation come true or come to fruition, okay, allow divine timing, allow divine guidance to take over, okay, endure, okay, but surrender to the divine, just trust that this is coming. All right, you've been doing the work, there's victory at hand, but there is something that you do need to sort of cut out, that you do need to be, you need to moderate. For some of you, you guys are in like AA or NA or some sort of support group. This is where you're going to be meeting this person, okay? That might just be for 1 or 2 of you. Or if you guys are in some sort of, maybe you've been through some sort of crisis, or you've lost a loved one, some sort of group where people are coming together, teaching and learning. But really, like, I get like therapy, sharing feelings, or talking about their like innermost emotions, that this is where you're going to be meeting this person, or where you're going to find these caring connections. Surrender to the things that you cannot change, right? There, and your decisions, everything that you've made, the good and the bad, have gotten you to this point. Trust, okay? Trust that you will persevere. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. I love the fact that here we've got a lot of this amethyst energy, which is about healing, but it's also third eye and crown chakra work, which is coming up through the Master Buddha. So the importance of opening up your third eye, your crown chakra, listening to the messages from your angels and your spirit guides to see what next step you need to take in your path. Okay, and the importance of moderation, the importance of that connection with the divine, but also the importance of balancing, your physical, your emotional, and your spiritual, right? And then trust yourself. Trust everything that you've been through. That Chariot card, you've been through a lot. Trust your inner voice and your strength. You've been through a lot. You know a lot. You have learned a lot, and you have a lot to teach. All right, group number 3, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to ring that notification bell if you guys want to get updates when I upload anything new. I love you guys. Thank you for listening, and I hope you guys enjoyed this 1-1 portal, these 1-1 portal messages. I love you. Thank you.